So, as it turns out, we can't afford anything in the shop, and the things that we, we can afford a garden rake, but we don't really care about that. The only thing we really care about at this point is the 9th slot, and we don't really even care about that for the time being, because most of the plants we can bring right now aren't going to be particularly useful. The Gatling gun and this thing, and especially this thing, aren't too useful on the roof. So let's go to level 5-1, and hello everybody and welcome back to Plants vs Zombies. Today we're on the roof. And we're going to remain on the roof for the remaining portions of the game. So what we're going to start doing is we're bringing a sunflower, because we still need sun, but we're going to get natural sun again. Thank fuck we are. We also have this thing, the bungee zombie, which is going to steal our plants. Yes. We also have the cabbage pool, which I'll explain in a moment, and everything else is pretty much useless. So I'm going to bring a cherry bomb, I'm going to bring twin sunflowers, let's bring a star fruit just because they're fun. Pumpkins might actually help against the bungee zombies, I don't know that they will. I think we got a specific plan to counteract bungee zombies later. Let's bring, I don't know, a normal pea shooter and a squash. Again, there's not a lot of things I can do here. So these pots over here, these plant pots, they have a line of sight. So I can place pea shooters in those. These are a little bit lower, so if I try to shoot them, I'll end up just shooting nothing. So that's where the catapult thing comes in. I need to remember that this is a different strategy. I don't have anything that's free. Please give me sun. Thank you. So I can just place this down here and it starts like, well, just chugging cabbages at this dude. And that's pretty much the gimmick for this. Also, every single tile is now 2 tiles. It's the plants in the pots and the pots themselves. If you place a pumpkin on it, it's going to be 3 tiles in total, obviously, because well, that was a bad decision on my part, wasn't it? Because they need to chew through the pumpkin, then through the plant, then through the plant pot. Of course, I mean, I probably don't even need to explain this, but of course we are going to get into a situation where we can actually use sun to produce more plant pots. And that's not even that far away, to be honest, because I think that's literally the reward for this level. It's just that easy. For the time being, again, the water gimmick wasn't that difficult until it was. So things are going to get more difficult quick, but at least I like this one probably the most. The front lawn is obviously okay. So this one is going to get stolen. There's nothing we can really do about that, I don't think. So that's just too bad. Let's just replace that. It's a default, and for that reason it's fun. But as far as like gimmicks go, I know there's only 2 gimmicks. It's this and the water. I prefer this any day. I fucking hate the water levels. And I'm very glad that we have finally finished those, because man, do I not like those. Also, generally it is a better idea to place things in the back, because obviously you've got a lot of buffer room here. We're going to get a lot of different kind of like catapulting plants as well. I think we got pumpkins next, and potatoes and all that kind of good stuff, which apparently those are known for being grown in plant pots rather than actual like earth. No, I don't think they are. It's just a little bit weird. You can do what I just did, which is a little bit stupid, frankly. You need to have flower pots there, obviously. But I can't place flower pots because I don't have them unlocked yet. Let's just place as much as we possibly can. And this one's gonna get stolen, which is not good because it's the only thing we have in this lane. So it's very important in this. Oh my god. We're gonna get fucked. Oh, another important change in this world is as you can see, there's no lawnmowers in the back here. So once a zombie gets to the back, you're done. You're dead. I'm trying to concentrate here for a moment, which is something I don't really usually do. But I think we got this. We got this. Potentially. Maybe. Not really. They also do work short range. So, obviously, as you could just see, it's a big issue when the flower pots get eaten. So you want to bring something to replace those. Hey neighbor, get some new items for sale, which are... I forgot about those. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. We've got the... okay, we're going to go through the entire thing, actually. We still got the 9 slots. We've got the pool cleaners, which we have, the rakes, but now we have the roof cleaners. Add an extra line of defense to the difficult roof levels. That is the, well, the lawnmower equivalent. So we're definitely going to buy that first thing. Then we also have the plant the spike weeds and you turn them into spike rocks. Spike rocks do twice the damage and are extremely durable. So these are spikeweed upgrades, which spikeweeds, if you remember, were very, very good. So placing these on top of those might actually be a very good idea. Plant these on the magnet shrooms to turn them into gold magnets. Gold magnets collect coins and diamonds for you. That's probably a good investment if you're going to want to buy more of these, mainly this one, to grind getting money. It's probably, oh my god, that's going to be a pain. That's going to be an absolute pain to deal with. So we might actually bring a tall nut. But we're going to bring a flower pot for sure, then a cabbage, pea shooter. We're going to bring... Never mind, we're going to bring sunflower and wind sunflower, cabbage, pea shooter. And... squash, starfruit and tall nut. At some point we're going to get something to deal with those thieves, I'm pretty sure. Also, as you can tell, we've got one lane less of flower pots. Eventually, I think after this very level, actually, we're only going to start with 3 rows of flower pots. Which is not a lot, to be honest. Let's see. I think this gives me enough time to plant another sunflower, potentially, hopefully, I don't know. I'm going to need to plant them sooner or later, somehow anyway. Okay, so that's 2 in the same lane. That's actually very good for me, believe it or not, because this one is just going to die easily, and then my thing is going to move on to the next one, which probably will allow me to place this one down before anything bad happens. Please get me more sun. I would very much prefer if you gave me some, like, thank you. And then I get to place down yet another one. And it's not a normal zombie. So, as of right now, we're doing very, very well. Well enough to the point where I'm actually comfortable placing down the last sunflower. And as I'm doing 1 row of sunflowers again, the twin flower is actually going to be more useful than it was. Okay, this is an issue. Than it was in the last world. Not that big of a deal, because the good thing about having these cabbages and these... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a squash down here and I'm going to get rid of that pea shooter, because I wish it gave you back some kind of... Do you jump over the flower pots? Because if you jump over the flower pots, that's actually very good for me. You do jump over the flower pots. That is very good news for me indeed, because That means I don't even need tall nuts necessarily. Ah, damn it, you're not going to damage anything coming up. Okay, I'm just not very smart sometimes, okay? Just let me be. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna get rid of you as well. I'm gonna place down 2 more flower pots again here. Do I really need those to be there? No, I don't. Do I want those to be there? Yeah, I do. Just place down the pea shooters instead. It's something. It's something at least. So, yeah, the roof levels, while having a fun gimmick, are fairly, like, difficult. If it wasn't clear already. So, I can just place down this one here and that, yeah. Works. That works for me. I'm very happy with that. That's just, let's keep doing that. Why am I not placing anything down here? There's a zombie coming my way. I don't particularly need these 2 lanes. I might just get rid of the pea shooters altogether, to be honest. The moment I get a second kind of catapult, that is. Yeah, you don't... The only reason the pea shooters are very useful at the moment is because you can quickly place down like 2 different plants when you need to, without having to bother with recharging. Probably should have placed one down there. Okay, you're going to get squashed. But as soon as we have more kind of catapults, the normal shooters don't really like appeal as much anymore. Probably should have placed that down there, to be honest. I'm so lucky that the pole vaulting zombie decided to spawn there again. Wow. I think I'm fine because I can just place this down here. And honestly, we only have to really worry about things getting stolen at this point because I think we're good. I think I'm just going to place a row of pea shooters here to finalize my power move. And that's... okay, I'm going to place a squash down here because for some reason cabbages don't really do much against metal buckets. Who would have fucking guessed, right? One of my things gets stolen. I think there is something... It takes a while before he actually takes it away. So I think there is a way for you to... Can you please not steal 2 of my cabbage pods in a row? That is very rude of you. I think there's a way to, like, kill those before they steal your plants. But I think that is a plant that I just haven't unlocked yet. That does that. Could I please have enough for 1 flower pot? Thank you. I said please. I'm a nice guy. I said please. And you helped me. Make me very happy. Okay, so I'm going to definitely place a pea shooter down here because fuck knows I'm gonna need it for that metal bucket dude over there. And we're coming up on probably the end of this episode. Yeah, definitely the end of this episode after this level. Which means we've only done 2 levels in this episode, but we've also taken. Wow, maybe I should not record a 4th episode today because this is the 3rd episode I'm recording in a row because it's Sunday and I don't know that I'll be able to record throughout the next week and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm recording the entire week's worth of videos today, but maybe I shouldn't be because I've been making a lot of like talking mistakes and let's just hope that this helps. And I'm just generally like being bad at life today. Let's place 1 more of you down here just because I'm scared. It's pretty much the reason. Really? Really? You had to. You fucking had to, didn't you? Absolute shithead. So, it seems like the stars are now being shot at different angles from before. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Maybe they just don't shoot in a straight line. And I was just imagining that before and they shoot in 2 diagonals. They shoot in exactly the directions the sprites indicate, don't they? So do you just steal the flower pot in this case? It's very rude to place a zombie right on top of where I already had something. You definitely shouldn't do that. That's just rude. Just don't do that, please. I mean, if you eat that thing, you're just gonna get squashed, so joke's on you. I've got a lot of sun, I just realized, wow. And this is the end of the level, so it's not like I can do anything with it. Wait a second, do the stars ignore? No, it's because this one is high up. That makes me wonder if I place something down here and the zombie goes down. Do I still hit it? I'm gonna go ahead and guess no. Makes me real sad that you're going to eat my double sunflower, so get squashed. This one, what does it do again? It has an effect. Corn kernels and butter at zombies. I think usually it just throws corn kernels, but when it occasionally throws butter, it freezes a zombie for a short time. I think that's how that works. We're going to figure that out next episode, which I'm probably going to record after this one anyway, because that has me set for the entire next week if I do. And I kind of want that because I don't know if I'm going to be able to record during the week because like work stuff, it's all, being an adult is difficult. Until the next time, which all of you obviously know because there's no kids watching this, cope up. Bye.